Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm filming at night, so we're going to get a little bit of shadowing happening. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. So I've just popped in to go over another design team project for Medieval Mirage. I will put the link to her Etsy shop in the description box below. Again, I have created another set of these altered envelopes. I actually really love making these. They're so relaxing to make. So I actually have used her Feminine Finesse Kit for this. There's also bits of Tsunami Rose Designs ephemera. I think there's the telegrams in there. I'll point them out as we go along. And there's also some bits and pieces from Vectoria designs as well, so I will pop all the links in the description box below. I have shared a few photos on Instagram and Facebook with these, so let's go and have a look on the inside. So the little cameo I've made, the picture is from the kit, and I've just cut that out. I'll try and pick everything up as best I can. So just like the other ones, it's the same process that I made the cameo with. Let's just take those off. This one is a little bit more feminine, I suppose you could say. I've used a lot of laces and doilies and just bits and pieces to put this together. So this is one of the small envelopes from the kit, and I just ran it through the embosser with one of my little plates. Have a little bit of bling on the bottom and just some layers of old curtain, a bit of gold trim there, and a button that I've sewn on. On the back, this is one of my actual wax seals. I didn't use the wax seals from the kit that you can get, and I'll put the link to that kit as well. And so that's the back of that, and that just flips that way. And in here we have some journaling cards, and these are all from the Feminine Finesse Kit. So there's that one there. You can journal on the back. I've also done a bit of stamping on these ones. This is some ephemera from Tsunami Rose, I believe. And journal on the back. So just a bit of vintage ephemera there. And I've used a little brad to hold these together. And these are all from the kit. So that there. Little ladies there, and journaling card there, and you can journal on the backs of all of those. Okay, there's a few more there, and then there's that last one there. And they just all sit in this little tiny teeny envelope here, and closed with the wax seal. That's one. This one here, again, the envelope is from the kit, so are the stamps. It's just backed with some cheesecloth, a bit of bling, and again some layering of fabrics and doilies, and a bit of a green button there that I've sewn on. It's a bit of a weird button. It's got a few different layers, like it was pressed funny in the machine, or I don't know if it was deliberately made that way, but it's really cute. I like it. This is one of the, now I've just forgotten and I said the word, didn't I? Anyway, that's from the kit too, just went completely blank. Wax seal, that's it. That's from the kit that you can get, and I've just put a little bit of washi tape on the inside of this envelope. When I was embossing it, I think it must have been just a little bit too heavy, and it did sort of start to split, and it does look very much like a very old vintage envelope. So one of the little tags from the kit there, ladies at chatting away. There's that one there, and you can journal on the back, and they're all coffee stained. And then we have some ephemera here, old vintage letter. You can journal on the inside. I've inked it up and coffee stained that. And that's just a journaling card there, and I just put some stamping on the back of it. Okay, so this one's a little bit larger. So again, we've got some layering here. And that's one of the images from the kit, and I've just used some glossy accents on the cameo image there. Just a bit of layering with a doily, some bling under there and some rosettes. And I have obviously again run this through the embosser, and I've used just various papers from the kit and torn them up to decorate the envelope with. And again, one of the stamps, and just an altered paper clip there with the little dangle beads on there. The back, I've just put a bit of layering on there, a bit of calico, and then the quote: "On the bookshelf of life, we all have our own story to tell, so live it well." And that's from Jaff's Quill. So that's another quote from Jaff herself. And in here, I've really distressed these envelopes, so they actually feel really old and vintage. So I'm kind of a little bit scared to touch them. So in here, it's one of the telegrams from Tsunami Rose. Some stamping on the back. Some more ephemera from Tsunami Rose. And this is all from the Feminine Finesse Kit. There's a little image there. And journal on the back. Less perfection, more authenticity. That's one of my stamps. And I've just got some of the pages from the kit here. I don't like filming at night. It's too shadowy, isn't it? And then you can journal on the back. It's just coffee stained. Think I should, and I've just got all that pinned together with one of those little mini Tim Holtz pins, safety pins. So we'll put all that back later. Sit that up there. And then we have another larger envelope here. It's the same layering with pages from the kit, and she's from the kit as well, and she's got a button on the top with the layering of trims and fabric. And in through there is some old curtain in there, one of the stamps from the kit, and another one of the altered paper clips with the dangle beads on there, some rosette trim, bling, and the doily, and a bit of I think you call this an on glace, I think, trim that goes across the bottom. So what I have inside this one, I've really chocked this one, haven't I? Okay, so more ephemera from Tsunami Rose, and again, it's my Vintage Finds stamp. It's a page from the kit. And these are more little pieces from the kit. Another page, some stamping on the back, and they're lovely. You can journal on the backs of those. This one here. two of those there, the journaling cards. And a little stamping up the top there. Probably can't see because it's very faint. An old vintage letter. Sorry, I'm wasting time fiddling around, aren't I? If I don't put them back, I won't know what goes with what. I'll forget. Some more ephemera. Some more ephemera there. I believe this one's from Tsunami Rose. I like the bleeding effect from when I coffee stained it because I printed these on my inkjet, not my laser. So when, obviously everyone knows when you put water onto the inkjet printed things, it does bleed. But I actually didn't mind it this time round because I thought it gave it that more old world vintage look to it, like it had been weathered and seen its day. So that's what I was going for. So I'm happy I achieved that look. So that all goes in here. Oh, and that's the back of this one. It's again just layered with some pages from the kit. Fussy cut the roses out. And this quote here, I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. Robert Louis Stevenson, that quote's from. And again, it's all embossed. I did have to go in and strengthen the inside of this envelope because I was a bit heavy-handed with the distressing, and again I weathered it too much and it started to fall apart. But it is the look that I'm going for, so I'm happy that I'm getting those results, but it just makes it so fragile and delicate, so they need to be handled with care. It's like I found them in an attic, you know, sort of deteriorating away, so I'm happy with the results at least. And this is the larger envelope. We have an image of the beautiful lady there, some more ripped pages, more old curtain, another stamp from the kit, and I've just put a pinky red button onto the doily bit there and the trim and so forth. And then we have the rosette trim there, again very similar to the other one with the layering. The back of this one has got some collaging on it. Again, they're just pieces from the kit and a wax seal on the back. The quote for this one, if you can all see that: embalm your thoughts, feelings and experiences in the archive of a journal. And that is also from Jaff's Quill. And in here I've packed this one full of ephemera as well. So this is from the kit, these ones here. Beautiful images, and you can journal on the backs. Some vintage ephemera. I believe these are Tsunami Rose, I think. I'm forgetting half the time where I buy things from. True friendship is seen throughout the heart, not through the eyes. That's how it reads. That's just one of my stamps. And you can still journal on the back of that. And that's just another larger piece of ephemera there. And I've just done a bit of stamping on the back of that one as well. I think I clicked all those together. And another brad holding these 2 pieces together. Just some journaling tags from the kit, and you can journal on all the backs of them. Another telegram, that's from Tsunami Rose. Try and get a better shot. Bit of an old piece of ephemera there. If you want to buy a buggy for your horse. Another piece of ephemera there, and another piece there, and they're all stamped on, but you can journal on them as well. So that's all in that. A big envelope. These are really fun. I'm absolutely loving putting these together. So there will be more coming out in the not too distant future. I do have thoughts for some more, and we'll just see how we go. And so I will be back with some more things to show you all. I've been making some of those fabric shabby chic flowers as well, so there's those to show you. But for now, this is just another design team project for Medieval Mirage. So Jaff, I hope I'm making good use of your products here. They're just so beautiful. Really, everyone, you should pop over to the shop and have a look and suss them all out, because you won't be disappointed. There is just so much in each kit and so much you can do with them. Yeah, so your imagination is obviously the limit. So for now, that was my show and tell. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.